I didn't think today would be the day I wound up on a VTuber stream.
Hey, at least it isn't oh crap, what are they called? I can't even think of it now because I just want to block it from my memory. My fans. OnlyFans, yeah.
OnlyFans, I'd make it my own OnlyFans. You say that I'm above selling my feet pics.
Okay, we need someone making not safe for work content of the campaign on the side for extra money.
Well, I mean, gold does directly convert into experience in this game, so the more money you make off between sessions.
So what you're saying is, if I want to level up quickly, sell my character's kidney.
It doesn't have to be your character's kidney.
I like your enthusiasm.
Pretty much.
Alright, what's the nearest village?
It just has to be a kidney, you know?
Okay, 1, I'm taking anyone's kidney if they die. 2, what's the nearest orphanage? I intend to live life like the villain in The Devil's Backbone, where I slowly just where eventually I just join an orphanage, try and steal its gold, and then burn down an orphanage and get surprised when they're burning down an orphanage.
Well, the problem with this whole selling kidneys idea, most people look down on you when you try to harvest knees for kids.
Yeah,
well, looking down at you. I mean, you have to get down next to the corpse to harvest the kidneys. So of course everyone's gonna look down at you.
And what's more,
unless you're a halfling, unless you're like a halfling gnome or something like that, because at which point you're probably at eye level.
Yeah, I guess. But like, I find it weird. I find it weird that the knees of a kid would even fetch that much money on.
And you,
okay, you're gonna be fun.
Glowing, perfectly simple.
Oh, you're gonna be fun. I can tell.
I'm scared. I have no idea how this works.
The divine tenets specifically prohibit murder. They are fuzzy on the topic of kneecap.
The world that you're in, for people that are just now joining us, is called Ard'Vanwa. I'm gonna switch it over. Actually, let's switch it over on this so they can see it.
I'm thinking
basically, it's Elvish. It translates to the realm of the lost and not forgotten. What the inhabitants. Basically, the armpit of the universe. The universal, what is it, the garbage island in the Pacific Ocean, but for the multiverse.
In the Pacific, mate. How is it?
Yeah.
I have no fucking clue, man.
Alright, so, basically, in the multiverse, it's discovered that people can sort of clip out of reality. And Ard'Vanwa is kind of like the back rooms.
So this is where you go when you no-clip reality.
Exactly. So that's basically the problem is everybody who no-clips reality, they stay no-clipped. And what the first expedition group after the town of Terrisburg broke through, discovered is that you randomly will clip back out and back into the island. So it can happen at any time. So as residents, you've been somehow ripped out of your realities and are having to survive on this island, which the other half is the food source of the Tarrasque. I don't know if anybody's mentioned Terry yet, but one of the island inhabitants that was clipped out of reality was a Tarrasque. So, have fun with that. Nobody leaves the city for good reason. Because the island is.
Bitches.
He's a good boy.
Yeah. Now there is a crack team of Tarrasque Wranglers called Team Feet that consists of a bunch of halflings that are specifically trained in tracking and studying the creature.
Feet, boys, feet, boys, feet,
Speaking
boys,
of only
Yes.
feet,
I modeled the entire group off of Team Heat from Godzilla the series. Or if you watch the American Godzilla show, or the American Godzilla movies. This is your local home. I just wanted to show you around a little bit before we get started. Up over here in the top corner, with the green area, this is the Elven set. This is the Elven Quarter. Right next to the Dwarven area, which is where the main forge is. The humans are in the northeast section over here. We got the Halfling compound over here, and then we have the they like to stick to themselves and grow. They're the main source of food. Nobody touches the food other than the halflings because nobody else.
They are the main source of food.
Yeah. We don't ask what is in the pies. They are very, very good at what they find in the woods. And they can make anything taste good. So
the reason that the human population is going down and that babies occasionally go missing. And yes, it has to do with the halflings.
Look, from what I've read, hydras supposedly taste like chicken.
Yes. And see, why I did it this way, just some meta knowledge. Since you're surrounded in woods and in the Beckme basic rules, halflings have a 90% evasion stealth in forests. And so who is going to be the best person to keep everyone alive than a bunch of freaking halfling rangers, trolling around the woods, hunting God knows what that ended up clipping things too. So, you can be walking around the woods and you'll find a cow. Yay! Or you'll find a displacer beast. Or you'll find a griffin. We just all go to the guild hall. Basically, your characters have decided you're going to, for whatever reason, your personal efforts are going to be towards fame and glory, basically, is what the guild promises. They're looking for people who have experience in certain talents that may or may not include violence. Very good in exploration and getting things, and possibly, good skills with diplomacy and personal relations. So, yes, diplomacy in various ways. You're all in front of the guild hall to answer the ad, so you guys can go ahead and go in or do whatever you want. Talk amongst yourselves. Guild leader is inside, ready to give you your orders.
Right.
And since we're not doing any turns or anything until we're combat.
Hall. We could just stand out here for hours, looking at its door, figuring out what our futures could hold.
Or you can just go in through the window.
Well, it won't let me go through the wall.
Look,
which is the door.
Wait. Hey, Aaron.
Never mind. I can just open.
Perfect. Our group has figured out how to use doors. Beautiful.
Hello, Mouse.
Aren't we just the smartest?
Hey, speak for yourselves. All the cool kids going through the window.
I mean, hey, why do you think I have a 16 int? Of course I can open doors.
Damn, now I'm getting confused by the door. Apparently, trying to go in at a diagonal angle scares reality and pushes me back outside. This is information I'm going to have to be cautious with. I fear shutting the door. It might lock us in forever.
Can't go through doors diagonally. Write that down.
Look, do whatever you like with the door. As we just established, I can go through the window.
It's a strange
That's
world
very
governed by
nice.
rules different from our own reality.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, Mouse has already been here before, but if you notice, things have been redecorated, so she wanted to show you around. When you guys went and joined the guild, we went and gave you written tests to determine your intelligence and your wisdom. So this is where we're going to be doing those now. So in the metagame scenario, new players will come in here, and whenever they're rolling their strength and whenever they're rolling their wisdom and their intelligence, they're going to do it over here because this is where the written exams are held. Down the hallway, you have the entrances. Both stairs are still off limits right now, but those are to the quarters in case you need them.
Asking, why are they off limits?
Because they're still under repair. We're still renovating the upstairs.
Damn. And here I was, hoping there was a horrifying monster underneath to eat me and potentially get me into this location. Unfortunately, it seems I'm going to have to go to the forest to accomplish that goal.
I'm sorry, did you say you were hoping?
My kinks are none of your business.
Remind me to never go anywhere with you ever.
Gladly.
Well, that's going to be hard since this is the group.
Too late for that.
This is the normal guild area. We have our demi-human representatives in the corner. We have Lonnie, who says hello. We have Primmy. She's the stage. There you go. She is the halfling liaison. I'm trying to get these guys on. And then we have Ruthie, who is our dwarven.
Sorry, Roofy.
Ruthie.
Well, I'm glad to know you got the most porcelain-looking men and women you could.
Well, the fact that dark elves are rare to begin with, and the fact that we have gotten 2 new dark elves, that is a highly statistical probability that I would love to do the math to sometime.
Another one? Damn, I'm going to have to kill them soon. I thought I was going to be unique being dark-skinned. Seems that's out of the question.
Well, Ard'Vanwa does take in whoever decides whoever it decides that wants. So I'm sure you'll see plenty of variations around.
Wait a minute, you're saying...
Ugh.
Are you trying to tell me that the island itself is responsible for me being here, like it wanted me to be here?
We have no idea. I mean, that's one of the theories. I mean, who knows what is really pulling people in? It could be, science from my worlds doing weird experiments, or it could be some magical demigod breaking shit. We don't know. That's kind of what we're trying to find out.
I just hope it isn't actually
Our
just
mission
the
is
island.
clear.
Because if
We
it was
must
just the
destroy the
I
island.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be kind of stupid trying to stab an island.
No, please, come on now. The small town size, less people to talk to. Come now, this is a blessing in disguise, no?
Look, buddy, I don't know what life was like where you were from, but I came here as a little kid, and I was taught how to steal by a weird guy, so I'm gonna go with no.
That sounds really cool and has no underlying connotations that might be disturbing.
If this is your definition of a blessing, then I would really, really like to have a talk to you about your religion.
Go ahead, I know jack shit on the topic.
I can see that.
Who's Jack, and why is he relevant?
Aaron says Jack is a wizard who's not here yet.
Full of shit.
Over here, you may notice these pillars. You notice 18 pillars of varying height and shrinkability. This is a dexterity challenge. You're supposed to just see how many you can go up, and when you fall, that's what your dexterity score is. You notice over here there's also some round balls of varying weights that are labeled 1 to 24.
Ooh, we're gripping balls.
Yes. And Primrose is looking very pleased at the pie station. Because that's how we determine constitution, is how many pies you can eat before Primrose finishes it. So you have to beat a halfling in a pie eating contest for your constitution score.
Are they laced with poison? If I eat
No.
these pies, will my stomach start to rip itself open?
Well, that just depends on how many pies you eat. So...
Will something rip its way out of my stomach if I eat enough pies?
No, these are all vegetarian pies, or berry pies. Primrose is the meats in
Where?
meat pies are in the back.
Good.
Oh, come now, we're going to have to fight a bandit group at some point. I'm sure you'll get enough meat there.
We don't want to talk about where the meat come from.
I'm not partial to human flesh. I find it distasteful.
Nor are we. We try to stick to unintelligent beasts that we find in the forest.
Just a tip. Don't go into the halfling. Don't go into the halfling part of the village at night if you know what's best for you.
Apologies.
Wait, hang on.
Does
Hang
anyone-
on.
Did anyone else
No.
understand
Everybody
anything?
stop here for a second. Stop here. I want to address something. Did you say try to stick to unintelligent beasts?
Well, I mean, dragons are considered intelligent, and we've had to commandeer a couple of younglings that came too close to the city.
Oh.
Those are unrelated sentences, by the way.
Boy.
Girl.
Teabag.
Coffee.
So uncivilized.
Hello there.
General Kenobi, you are a
So
bold
wait, are the
one.
pies back here?
Yeah, that's the kitchen area. So in the
Okay,
back
you
is
know
a
where
full.
I'm going to sneak into.
And then Erin says if you're ready to get your mission, she's gonna meet you in her office. Mouse, you notice something in the corner of the room.
Oh my. Is
Oh
this
no.
mine? No, wait, is that mine?
Oh my. Oh my, Erin, dear. I see your job is quite stressful. Dear me. Don't worry about me. I'm just going to be helping myself to the pile
hey.
as well.
You
Fuck
keep
you,
your
the
hands
only
off. That's mine. That's mine.
eat shit, asshole. The only way I'm getting through this day is with enough alcohol
was
in
here
my body
first.
to shut down my major organs.
So Erin just smiles and says that she's going and has someone producing your recipe. So she hands you a couple of the test bottles.
And exactly what kind of a cut am I getting out of this?
Ooh,
I
test
down it
bottles.
immediately.
Test bottles. How much ethanol do you think is in this bottle? Let's see, shall we?
I drink the entire thing. How drunk does this make me?
Oh, hot damn, I have a test rat. Oh, I didn't expect that.
So what's the wine that you made, Mouse? That this is?
Yes, the wine from the special sleepy vat,
Yeah.
the enchanted wine. Yes.
hmm
Yes.
Okay. Um, yeah, from where you are, there's a wine pool, um, and I'm sure that you'll probably find it again. So Mouse brought back some, and they've been able to recreate it using some of the wizardry there. But yeah, because of that, your cut is going to basically be that you're not going to have to pay for food and lodging um, outside of adventuring. So you know.
So if we take a sip of this drink and die a horrible, painful death, we know who to kill first. Great to hear.
hmm
Yeah, look, buddy, if I'm gonna try to kill you, you're not gonna be able to get back up afterwards to exact revenge. That's kind of against the whole point.
Bold of you to assume I'm going to stop you from trying to kill me.
So
I
so
was going to say,
mhm,
if you die to the drink, then good luck getting revenge.
mhm. So if everyone can open up their character sheet,
Come back from the grave.
she hands everyone a scroll wrapped. She hands everyone a scroll wrapped in with a piece of parchment rolled up with a scroll, signet scroll around it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
when you look at the paper, it's basically your character sheet. And so she says, keep it with you. This is going to be useful for other adventurers. This is going to give you a chance to prove an official document on what your tested skills and abilities are and what your standing is with the guild. Now, because of the current nature of our situation, it's been shown that objects that are here brought to other worlds tend to fall back to us. Well, thank you, whoever liked or subscribed. I don't have my thing up, so I can't see. Um, anyways, things that go out of here tend to fall back here. So the goal of securing the stronghold that you're going into is to give us literally a local bank storehouse for all of the materials that we acquire in Mystara. The only thing that we really want to bring back are consumable foods that we can use to feed our people and whatever trade goods that our smiths and armorers and other artisans are going to need. So, just to point out a couple of differences, yes? Any questions before I go on?
I accidentally put up my hand. Apologies for that.
Not a problem.
It does bring up the question. So we're fighting on the name of capitalism for once? Damn.
Well, pretty much survival of everyone and to find out why the crap we keep getting pulled back here. Because we thought we were done with it whenever we made the portal to get out. And we figured whatever dimension we wound it up is better than this armpit of a universe.
Debatable, but I see your motivation.
And the problem that I've come across that the council has our lovely city council has so lovingly put me in charge with is simply try to establish contact with people outside of this realm and try to find a way to unstick us so we can, or re-stick us so we can actually stay outside of the realm. And so that's the secondary objective. Right now, it's to secure the stronghold that was given to us. And once that's secure, once at least the top level is secure, we can start moving in and reclaiming those rooms and start building our way out. And we can actually take on the second level whenever we have staff and more people working that area. That's the current plan.
Sounds complicated, full of risks, and like I'll die. I'm in.
Awesome. Now, the guild signet ring that you have is a sort of failsafe, since the original expedition that Gauther and Mouse were in, we discovered a way to activate the curse in order to drop people back into our world. Now, it's a one-time use item, and it's only established if you get to, like, almost unconsciousness death. And there's a small chance it may not work. Because these are so rare and hard to make, replacing them isn't going to be out of your guild points or your gold points. It's going to be out of your explorer points, which is how you level up and how you get better perks and training and assets with our more seasoned adventurers. And because of the asset problem that we're having, we're going to use a universal currency called guild points. We're naming it that way just to make GP the same for gold pieces and guild points. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. If you end up going to a different realm, this is going to translate on a 1-to-1 currency exchange. I believe we have somebody here from a world called Dark Sun where they use steel coins, and so we would figure out an equivalent exchange for that. So we're going to make sure that anybody venturing into another realm is going to have local currency. As Mouse and Gauther can tell you, basically, the place is dangerous. It's been months since we've been there, so it's probably been refilled with who knows what. We have some available backup if you want to hire any retainers, but that's up to you. If you think 4 of you are good enough, we can do that too.
No retainers, I think we'll do fine on just the 4 of us, but it does bring up the question, given our party composition. I feel a direct assault would be ill-advised, to say the least. How do you think we should take this one?
Yeah, the thing is, it's mostly full of, like, vermin and stuff, but really big vermin.
Really big vermin with human-like features.
Please define
Sometimes.
big vermin.
Well, you know, abnormally large rats, abnormally large centipedes, abnormally
Normally large rats, I
spiders.
don't believe those exist.
Yeah, well, I got bit by one.
Okay, what's abnormally large here? I've seen rats. I've seen creatures of various sizes, so put it in some form of context, please.
Like dog-sized rats and bigger than me spiders.
A stronghold, did you say?
That
Yes.
doesn't sound nothing.
Well,
That
bigger than a
doesn't sound-
halfling doesn't say much, but believe me when we say it, that they're like.
So, let
I'm
me.
not a halfling.
So you're just small.
Yes, you know what, Dick? I'm small.
So, yes, this is a stronghold. Let me give you a little bit of backstory about it, since we have some new people. Let me pull it up here. I get to do a dramatic reading. Yay.
Breaking my character of being the arse of the party. If you don't mind me asking a question initially, mostly
Yeah, go ahead.
directed at Mouse and Gaither. Curious, is there a large courtyard I could potentially use for the initial hit? I mean, I prefer to keep my distance in a fight, if you understand.
Well, I also prefer the same, but the thing is, the corridors of Question are pretty tight. You know,
They're about 10 feet across, so only about 2 people across.
sometimes there will be opportunities, sometimes there won't be.
Joy, I prefer the arbalist approach, but if I have to hit things with this big sword, I can't say I'm too complainy. I said all those words. Jeez, I am tired.
So here's some history, in case you haven't heard about where we're going. Quasquatin is made by Rogan the Fearless and Zelagar the Unknown. They're both legendary names in Mystara. Everybody who is from Mystara that has been transported here know who these people are. And we have people from various points in that timeline, so they're kind of a big deal. Rogan the Fearless earned his name as a great warrior. His reputation spread far and wide across the land, and Zelagar the Unknown is equally renowned. He earned his respect, status, and power as a foremost practitioner of the mystical arts of magic and sorcery. So yeah, they were sword and wizard best buds, basically. No one knows what occurrences or coincidences really brought these two together, but tales of their meeting, forming a strong bond of friendship and a union would last for ages. As this occurred, legend has it the two men virtually disappeared from view of civilization. Stories occasionally surfaced about a rumored hideaway being built deep within the wilderness far from the nearest settlement and away from traveled routes. It's high upon a craggy hill, but no one seems to know more than that. Where is the supposed hideaway really was located, if indeed it was, no one knew for sure, but some say their motive was to pursue the common goal of personal greed, and some others, some kind of vague or chaotic evil. In any case, they jointly led a hermit life with but a few occasional forays into the outside world to add to their own reputations. Many years passed until one day a great barbarian invasion came in the lands of the north, threatening to engulf the entire land with savage excesses of unchecked alien horde. When things seemed darkest, Rogan the Fearless and Zelagar the Unknown made their unexpected and yet most welcome reappearance. Joining their powerful forces when their band of loyal henchmen met the barbarian army in a great battle at a narrow pass in the hills, and decisively turned back the invasion. Rogan slew a horde of barbarians single-handedly, and Zelagar's powerful magic put their army to flight. It was a great victory, and a grateful populace rewarded the pair of their consorts with considerable treasure. After that, the two heroes returned to their mystical hideaway, and rumor has it that the spoils of their victory was spent to further its construction, although some of it may yet be hidden somewhere. The most exciting portion of the legends are the most recent, though, because some years ago, actually, let me paraphrase this. Recently, when we broke into Mystara, one of the people who lived at Quasquatin was actually displaced. Zelagar and Rogan had a third person in their group called Melissa, who is Rogan's mistress, girlfriend, however you want to say it. It's the
Don't you lie to me, those two dudes were in bed the entire time. There was no women involved.
Well, you will be finding their journals, and they will be available to read, so you can make your own decisions on that one.
Listen, I can tell you with first-hand experience that at least one person who made that stupid fortress was into the ladies.
Hey, you can swing both ways. I swing both ways, you know.
So, Mistress Melissa, who's one of the displaced, has donated the location to her stronghold for the cause, and so in order to help out, she's giving us full access to it and whatever information she can remember. But she's been here for a while, and her memory of the place is fuzzy, and as she puts it, Zelagar has an insane look in his eye whenever he walks the halls, and so who knows what he did to those things because they're always changing whenever she walks around.
Oh my, a first foray into a mad wizard's tomb of dementia. Enjoy.
If I may, You're basically asking us to go into some ancient fortress inhabited by a mad mage, a great warrior, and he's there somebody's girlfriend who told you where this fortress is.
The mage and the boyfriend are dead, so that's verified by Melissa. She was there at the final battle, and she was displaced during.
I'll just make a note here that Dark Elf is a pedophile.
I'm more than just a pedophile. I'm also a zoophile. Again, a joke. Please don't take any of what I say seriously. If you do, you will immediately be driven insane.
Alright.
Oh, basically every hole is a goal.
I grew up where in a place where the warmest it ever was freezing. Try me.
That's really cool, but unrelated to what I'm discussing. My home was of average temperature and would occasionally get chilly in the winter and a bit too hot for comfort in the summer.
Oh yeah. Speaking out of character questions. Speaking
Mhm,
of temperatures, what's like the ambient temperature here?
In the realm, it's like a average 68. I mean, the thing is there's the atmosphere, the sunlight, the warmth. Every single molecule that's being produced in this realm is being outclipped from the other realities. So, yeah, the heat you're feeling is excess photons and ambient temperature that is being pulled from everywhere else. And this is like the average of averages that somehow just can support life because there's enough oxygen and other chemicals coming in there to form an atmosphere.
You apparently.
Well, you did a shit job.
Aaron takes you to the portal.
I've been a smith most of my life, but ever since I got here, I had to crack a few skulls with a slingshot. Even though I'm a magic user, I think I've had the most luck. Actually, murdering people
before we
but,
actually get into the venturing
yeah.
part.
I still don't think I would
here.
be called seasoned.
Okay.
So yeah, Lilith just tells me that she has a
Okay,
headache
so
and
correction.
isn't
I
feeling
mean,
good today.
you
So
all
I'm
just
gonna
have
go
some
back.
idea of what you're doing.
Alright.
It's also getting pretty late here.
I'll be
so...
honest, I'm better at killing unarmed
we're
civilians
calling-
than anything else.
Sorry?
If Galther leaves, I can I can.
Morning
I
on
know
my
what
end.
I'm doing.
Sorry?
Is it Galther's head?
It's 20 to 2 in the
A
morning on my
bold
end.
statement, maybe, but one that is unfortunate.
I'm good to go on, so
Look, I'm 17 years old.
Okay.
I'm good to go. I'm good to. Let's get it spread.
Alright, so if Galther's heading out, I can bring in a major replacement
Spirit.
if you want some extra firepower, or if you think the three of you are. What's
What's
that?
the worst that could happen? Just a joke, don't worry.
Okay. Alright then.
Well,
Let me get.
back here. That's great. I really miss this place.
Perception check or some shit. Like
What are you trying to look for?
I don't know, literally I don't know, let's say something moving other than us.
Basically, that would just be an intelligent roll. So what you would do is roll a d20, and then you roll over or roll under your intelligence. Roll under your intelligence. Yeah, that's how you do it. First edition is odd.
So that's like a 50% chance.
Right, because the higher your score.
I rolled a 10 exactly.
Okay. And your intelligence
which
is 10.
Exactly yes.
Alright, you don't notice anything around, but you do see that stronghold itself just looks like the side of the mountain. You can tell that there's a worn pathway that heads towards the east. And you can tell that there's an entrance over here, that hasn't been any recent movements or tracks around.
Okay.
But you can see that there has been tracks and there has been movement. To turn on your torch, just right-click your character.
I know how to turn
There
on
you
my
go.
torch, but I don't know how to turn 90 degrees.
Hold down Shift and then
mouse wheel.
yep.
You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, right round. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, right round. Right.
Right round.
Oh, you guys will be fun for Kaiju karaoke.
Oh god.
Oh, well, this place is a dark, depressing shithole. Ah, just like my old home. Ah, I miss Detroit.
You know, just for your backstory, I think I'm gonna name your Underdark city Detroit, but spell it like all Underdarky with a bunch of apostrophes.
This idea of I grew up in Detroit, started as a highwayman, then a brigand, and then a dragon. Also, I'm gonna mention this now because the portrait doesn't mention this. Because the left side of her face should be horribly like burnt,
Yeah.
like burnt
Oh,
scar
that
wise.
makes two of us. Like,
Yeah.
on with my guy on the right side of his face, he should have like a lightning scarring going like from up his neck and on the side of his face and across his eye. And the right eye is this bright electric blue, and the left one is an emerald, is sort of like an emeraldish green.
Mouse
Yeah,
is
no.
actually pretty close to how she looks in her portrait. Pretty much unmarred. Short, misty, dark hair. Like she doesn't look like she's had a like visually. She doesn't look like she's had a particularly troubled past.
Oh no. My guy my girl has to look kind of needs to look like Hoxton from Payday 2. With just a massive burn mark on the side of her face because again she got attacked by a dragon.
Alright, so when I'll get up to
Super
Mouse.
cold. He wants his look back.
So just so we can go by turns and everything and show you how this is going to work in first edition. On your character sheets, you're going to see your movement, which is the EX number, which is should be 120. Why are you 90? Oh, because you're encumbered. Yep, that's why. You got the plate mail, so you're Ragnar, you can move 90 feet, so that's 9 spaces. If you hold it down, I think it's left. Hold on, how do I do that? There it is. Control. Then you can see how many inches or feet, whatever. It shows it in parentheses, so you can move 90 of those. Everyone else who isn't encumbered can move 120. And I built this map to scale, so yeah.
Mouse, are you a thief?
What?
You said you're a thief earlier, correct? I'm sorry, I meant to speak in character. You said you're a thief earlier, correct?
A thief? Oh no, 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 no! I'm a confidence woman.
Don't
Wait, let me
bullshit
guess.
me.
You're an asset relocation specialist.
Yeah, I'm a what the hell is an asset?
Damn, even the churches don't spout as much bullshit as you. Would you mind doing me a favor then? Would you mind given you're probably better at stealth than I, would you mind scouting up ahead? Ragnar, would you mind taking the front? I'll take the back.
Well, I am indeed better at sneaking. Check out these fancy boots.
Those are some fancy
Sure, I
boots.
can do that.
I'm better off with a crossbow anyway, so I'll take the back. For fairly obvious reasons. I'm also shit at sneaking, so again, Mouse, do me a favor and try not to get caught too easily.
Try not to get caught too easily.
Also,
How many times
big
I've heard that before?
Also, big thing here. When I ask you to be a scout, this means if you come across any dangers, would you mind please reporting it? I had a member of one of my groups decide, oh, it would be great if I go ahead and just wait there, thumb deep inside my asshole, waiting for the rest of them to come here, and they get surprised when we unleash a horde of wolves on us.
Whoops.
No, I'm not bullshitting you. Yes, we did immediately kick him out.
Okay, whatever you say, Captain Emotional Baggage.
It's not emotional baggage, it's just I know incompetent lunatics. Once more unto the breach, dear friends. Once more unto the breach.
Breach? What the hell are you talking about? It's a door. It's a closed door.
Suck my dick, mouse.
Ew.
Alright, Mouse, inside, are you gonna open or listen to the door? Listen to the door first.
No, Mouse is just opening it.
Okay. Yeah, nothing in there. I mean, it's the same alcoves. The first pair of alcoves is the guard alcoves that you seen last time. Basically, they're designed for defensive purposes to fight against intruders.
Alright, now listen, you guys.
Random
You're gonna want to
disjointed
be careful
laughter.
up ahead here. There are these weird talking mouths on the wall.
Talking mouths on the wall.
Yeah, they're like some sort of a proximity-triggered spell. They basically make fun of anyone who gets near. Now, let me see here. Mouse is going to run her hands along the wall and try to locate the secret door that she found here last time.
Alright, you want to roll the search?
Well, my internet died a second fucking time.
Ooh.
Ugh, I don't know what is with my internet as of late, but it has not been having a fun time.
So, do you need a recap?
Please.
Basically, Mouse is looking for a secret door that she found last time.
It should
You
be
know-
right here. I just need to remember which one, which little thing here triggered it.
Make sure to hit every brick in the building, dear Mousy.
Where did it
You know, in such pitch black darkness, something sneaking up on us could easily kill us.
Okay, you still don't find it. You figure you can probably have a better, you figure you can probably have a better chance to opening it from the other side. The way that it looks like it's may have been repaired, and that you remember that it was kind of forced last time you opened it. So, it seems to be one of those doors that can only be opened one way, which is from the other side.
Wait a minute here, it's fixed. That's weird. Okay, we're gonna have to get to it from the other side, which unfortunately means going past those annoying mouths.
You were here before. What did you encounter?
I just told you, annoying mouths.
Clarification, dear, please.
Look, I told you about the...
Apparently, they insult you if you get near them.
Yeah,
Oh,
the magic... the
that.
proximity-triggered magic mouths on the alcoves just ahead of us.
Alright, you're right.
Boy.
Can you hold on a second? You're right up there. So just pause for a second here while I get this. So as you guys move forward, sorry, didn't mean to move your mouse. Mouse kind of points to the wall. Let me get this. Here we go. And mouth disappears out of nowhere and shouts at, here we go.
Not to take our attention
It
away
goes-
from the magic mouth.
Yeah.
Not to take our attention away from the magic mouth saying very colourful things about our faces, but do you guys see the spider legs moving in slowly from the darkness?
I don't think those are spider legs.
The what?
Who? The magic mouths scream, "Who dares enters this place and intrude upon the sanctuary of its inhabitants?"
Your mother.
Then another one appears behind you. It says, "Only a group of foolhardy explorers doomed to certain death." And both mouths shout in unison, "Woe to any who pass this place! The wrath of Zelagar and Rogan will be upon them." And they laugh and cackle and fade into the darkness.
You were right, Mouse. They are annoying.
And
Wow, I've
it-
never
it-
felt hatred towards a wall before.
it did echo.
You were right, Mouse, is something that you're probably going to wind up saying a lot more now.
See them.
You're a very optimistic one, aren't you?
Why did it? Okay. Okay, but yeah, that's the end of the encounter.
Well, you know, there's something my old man always told me. Always look on the bright side of life.
Oh, Mouse, you also notice the rod your friend hammered into the one mouth is gone too.
Guys, I'm still seeing the giant spider legs. I'm gonna get a better look at that. It's a dead man.
You see,
Yeah, not spider legs.
There's a few of them.
So let's not go down death hall. Okay, all these hallways have dead bodies.
Yeah, look, hey, whoa, hang on a second there, bud. You want to go right.
But there's doors behind me.
Yeah, I'm aware there's doors behind you, but we want to go right.
But I could die if I open those doors.
Yeah, I'm aware that you could die if you open those doors, but we want to go right.
Cowards. Alright,
Lead on, Mouse.
lead the charge.
Well, charge is a bit of an overstatement, but come along, Ben.
Lead our foray into this shithole.
Yeah, that's a little better.
Did you guys already loot these dead bodies?
You know something? I honestly don't know exactly. See, these were found during the very first expedition, which is not something I was part of.
Gonna check
Okay.
them for gold?
you want to check them?
Can I give? I'm gonna give this body a little once over.
The one you're at, Ragnar,
Yeah.
was it? Okay.
Yeah.
So don't go moving. Okay, everyone just kind of stay still while Ragnar's doing his thing. Let's see here. It's a human berserker fighter. he looks to be a guard, because some of his some of the matching, some of the symbols on it matches the other one up here. So they both look like the same unit. The other groups looks to be more raggedy patchwork, like adventurers type stuff. So this body, he had his head bashed in with a blow from a warhammer, and he's lying face down. There's no really armor that he's wearing except for a small sheathed dagger on the belt. The belt's ornately decorated leather. It looks like it might be worth something, but it's covered in blood, and it just ruins the appearance of it. But the only thing he's wearing that you'd see of value is a belt with a hilt with a dagger sheath attached to it that's like covered in blood.
Fuck it, yoink.
All right, put bloodstained leather belt, leather holster. I guess is that what you call it? It's got a sheath attached to the belt. Anybody want to look at the other bodies or keep going?
Mouse is trying to open the secret door from the other side.
All right. You successfully open it since you already know how it works. So, there you go. Now, something you can do in 5th edition or in 1st edition. You can use your tools creatively. Like, for example, the hammer and spike you can actually use to secure and hold open doors. So, if you were to, for example, hammer and spike the door open, then it's not going to close and lock again, which would leave you an entrance for future expeditions without having to deal with the magic mouths. So, just an example of gameplay.
Looks like Mouse has 12 iron spikes, so yeah, she could easily hammer one in to keep the door open.
Alright, cool.
Not to sound disparaging, but my internet's being actually barely functioning, so I think I'm gonna have to bail from the game for now.
Alright.
It's simply for the fact that this is the 3rd time in like the hour that my internet's gone down, so yeah,
Okay.
it's not exactly staying stable. So unfortunately, I'm actually gonna have to drop out. So later, y'all.
Alright, so you see the curse activate and she disappears.
Okay, well that was weird.
There you go.
Does this happen normally? Oh shit. Does this happen normally?
You know, you'd be surprised.
Surprise me.
So you guys want me to send a couple replacements, or you want to keep going, or did you want to just retreat back and try to call it?
Well, I'd like to explore at least one room.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm down for exploring.
So maybe send a couple of people along?
Okay.
Yeah.
A healer?
Okay, so you want a healer and a...
Yeah, I don't have my spell. I don't have spells yet. I don't have healing spells yet. So that support would be nice.
Okay. Let me see who actually is level.
Ragnar is a warrior, right?
Cleric.
But level 1.
Oh.
Yeah, level 1 cleric.
Okay. So I'm going to send you Wilbur the Silent. He's level 2. He can actually heal. But he has taken a vow of well, he doesn't talk.
Silence.
Yeah.
So what? They just poof into existence.
Well, no. Okay, so basically what happens is when somebody accidentally teleports out like that, the guild they walk into the guild hall and are like, I've been yanked, and so they send someone else as a replacement, because usually it's not good to just jump right back in after you've been teleported out. There's like a little bit of a nausea sickness thing. So, and afterwards they're just like, alright, someone needs to go in. Since the portal's active and it's right outside, they know about where the previous person teleported out, so they know, alright, just go down the hall and then make a right, and with Mouse having the door open, he could see the light coming out of the door, so he knows which way to go. So you want one more, or do you think a level 2 cleric would be good enough support?
Well, if we do wind up getting experience for this, the more support we have, the less experience we get. But also the more support we have, the higher our likelihood of survival. So I'll leave it up to you, Ragnar.
You're ranged or melee?
I'm better at ranged than I am at melee, and quite frankly, if I'm in melee, I definitely want to be behind whoever I'm attacking.
Fair. No, I think this should be fine. What
Okay.
could possibly go wrong?
Alright.
Accidentally stumbles into a beholder lair.
I wouldn't do a beholder on your first run.
Oh.
Hey, Wilbur, mind holding my lantern?
Yeah.
Attaboy.
Give me a second here. I'm trying to actually get him turned on. Oh yeah, that sounds so bad. Does he have a light? No. Isn't he lighting up? There we go.
He's gone.
Alright, now he's got it.
Okay, I'm doing this just to see what it sounds like.
Okay.
Eh. So I was expecting something a little more.
Okay. We've got a door up here.
Actually, there should be... Did I miss that door, too? Give me a second here. The stupid dungeon draft. It's not stupid. Dungeon draft is really good. I went and forgot to actually make the door here, so let me draw it. But over here, there's a second door.
I'm going to take a listen at this door just here. See what I can hear.
You do that.
Okay. Give me a second. I'll do your listen check. Alright. You don't hear anything, but you're pretty sure that there's nothing behind the door.
Okay, can I do find trap?
Yeah, you can.
While he's doing that, can I do a little perception?
What are you looking for?
Anything that's literally
Okay.
anything other than us.
Oh, nice. You don't let's see. You notice water on the floor. And it leads to the door it leads towards the door that Mouse is checking out. But it looks like somebody tracked water through here. And it looks pretty recent.
As in the water came from where we came from, or it's coming from the door?
It's drying up, so you can't really tell which way it came from, but you know that it leads to the door and it leads back the way you came. So it looks like somebody either was wet going into the door or was wet coming out of the door.
Yeah. Hey, Mouse. We might have some company.
Yeah, well, the door isn't trapped, and I didn't hear anyone in there, but that doesn't necessarily mean that there isn't anyone in there. So here's what you should do. Open up the door. If anything hostile is in there, let it come out to get you, and then I'll jump it from behind.
Okay. Sounds perfectly reasonable.
Go.
Great.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll basically just open the door and then step back.
Yes. You should be able to click the door to open it, right?
Oh.
There you go. Alright, there's nothing in there.
Okay, I will cautiously step in. Oh shit. Okay, I'm back. Yep.
Okay. And there's nothing here so far.
And the water tracks?
It's still leading down the hallway.
Okay.
And you can tell that the puddles are actually getting bigger, so it looks like the water is coming from the direction. And it looks like it goes back and forth, so...
Hey, I lost sight of our cleric companion, because he's not actually emitting any light. Could you drag him up into the hallway?
Give me a second here. There he is. There you go.
Thank you.
Yep, not a problem. And let's see.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's still nothing there, but you still see the water.
Mm-hmm. And it's becoming more and more moist.
Yes.
Lovely.
And again, it didn't pick up this door. So I'm putting in a door. Oh. We can go now. There's a door at the end of the hall here.
Okay. Another door. And the
Yeah, and
water
there's...
continues.
Yep, and there's more water.
Fuck. I need to get used to this. Can I do like a investigation of the water trail? Like what could have caused it?
Yeah, I mean, basically,
How recent sort of thing?
with basic D&D, you just tell me what you want to look for. And I determine what main stat would be best appropriate for it. You don't hear anything. So, but you do know for certain there's no traps at the door.
Okay, well, in that case, I would like to just investigate the water puddles.
Okay, you do notice that they are taking they do take the form shape of a footprint though. It doesn't look like it's a booted footprint, but it looks more bipedal and scaly. I guess they got 3 toes.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Mouse. Does the guild employ lizard people? Perhaps.
Lizard people? Well, I mean, I've never seen one, so I'm gonna guess no, but heck if I know.
We might have some scaly company.
Oh, good? Well, it doesn't really look like there's enough space or cover for me here to hide and jump whoever comes in. So how about this? You open the door, and then like Mouse pulls out a crossbow and loads it. I'll stay behind you.
Works for me.
Wilbur indicates that he can stand up front and just kind of moves in front of you a little bit too. He's got pretty good armor too.
All right. Are we ready?
Ready when you are. I guess you could say I was born ready.
Alright, and you just see more puddles of water leading towards the other door down the hall here.
Another door.
Oh hell, that's anticlimactic.
Can I just sort of put my ear up to it, see if I hear anything?
Yeah, everyone has the listen skill. If you go and just tell me that you want to use it. Technically, I'm supposed to roll it because you're not supposed to technically know what you get, but I don't really care right now. But if you go to abilities,
rogues are a little better, but since we're both first level, it doesn't really matter very much.
Right.
I just want to do it to. I want to do it more out of trying out.
So go ahead and open up your abilities tab, and it should be right under your. Yep. So just click on the word "listen door," and it'll roll the dice for you. All right. You don't hear a thing. Anybody else want to listen?
Hey, why are you backing up? I thought you were going to open the door.
Wait. I don't know force of habit. I'll just give the door a little nudge.
Okay, roll your dexterity to open the door quietly, or open the door crack quietly, I should say.
I mean, I just have rolled dex.
Yep.
That's a 10. My dex is
Listen, friend, do you want me to try?
Your dex is 7. As you creaked it out, you moved to open it, and he goes, "Arr!" and you let it go. So, what are we doing with the door then? Are you opening it all the way, or is Mouse going to listen, or what are we doing?
Mouse is going to.
You want to
Mouse
take a
will look for
listen?
traps, and then she'll try to open the door quietly.
Okay.
I will back up and give her space.
Alright, you go and listen to the door, listen for your door. Traps, you don't see any traps on the door.
And then you said you wanted a dexterity check to open it quietly?
Yep, did you do a listen check too?
No, she's not bothering with a listen check.
Okay. So yeah, dex check will open it quietly. Alright. And what's your dex?
17.
Oh, okay. Yay. I was wondering what this... okay. Alright, so you open it up, and you notice a group of scaly-looking creatures stabbing at a pool with a bunch of spears.
Mouse is going to quietly back up.
Okay?
Ragnar.
Yes.
Trogs.
Trogs. The fuck?
Troglodytes.
Oh. I don't know what that is. Does it require killing?
Angry lizard people. Yeah, it requires killing.
Okay. In that case, I will raise my shield and hammer. And just get ready for a fight.
Mouse is going to kind of like nudge you, like poke you in the back, like get in the room.
Alright, since this is going to be a surprise, what are you going to do? Just rush out and just start attacking, or?
Fuck it. I'm just gonna, I would like, yeah, I'll just, I will go bum rush, this guy right here. Yes, I will bum rush the ingenious troglodyte.
Okay.
And, just try to either smack him in the face or just run straight into him. Whatever happens first.
Alright, so just go ahead and move in. I'll just let you move in and attack. It's really simple. I'm not even doing any special stuff.
Is this okay?
Yep, they're focused on they're focused on the pool. They don't even notice you.
Okay, I'm just gonna put... I'm just gonna stand here.
Right there?
Okay.
That's fine. So, to attack, just click on the monster, and if it's highlighted by an orange square, that means it's selected. Yeah. Then you go into your character sheet, and then you click on your weapon under inventory. So just click on your warhammer, and it'll roll the hit.
Do you have enough movement to get around behind it?
You should.
Yeah.
If you do,
I do that?
I would recommend doing that because I get bonuses to attack if.
Right. Rogues and their fucking sneak attack.
If their back is to me and they don't know I'm here, I get bonuses.
Okay.
Well, I think I'm about to make myself very obvious. So, and Warhammer. And I'm gonna go for a nice little smack.
Nice, you do 5 points of damage. Yep, you run up and you just clobber him right up the side of the head with your warhammer and just completely daze him, but he's looks really, really hurt but pissed. Everyone else looks at you, and stops what they're doing. I'll have Wilbur the Silent. He runs forward and just kind of follows what you did. Come on and move. He's going after the thoughtless troglodyte. Wilbur the Silent is slowly running forward. And he's going to attack the thoughtless troglodyte for being so thoughtless. It glances off his shoulder, but it gets his attention. And does 1 point of damage to it. Alright. Mouse, what do you do?
Let's see. The troglodyte hasn't turned to face Ragnar yet, has it?
No.
Is there any mechanism in first edition for, like, holding an action?
Explain what you're trying to do.
I'd like to, like, aim my crossbow, but wait to fire until he turns to face Ragnar.
I can just say he turns face Ragnar and then you fire and just wait and then just have that be your shot. So are you just waiting for him to turn his back so you can get the sneak attack bonus?
That is correct, yes.
Okay, no, yeah, that's fine. That was the whole point of the thing. So it'll only take a second for him to turn to face him since he caught the direction. So, yeah, go ahead and use your sneak attack with your crossbow.
Excellent, okay.
All right.
And that damage is doubled thanks to sneak attack.
Okay. AC8. It's an AC8, it says. So their AC is 5, so it misses. Sorry. I don't know why it didn't calculate that. Did you select the token when you rolled? I'm just curious.
I thought I had. Let me try again.
Okay. I'm just trying to see if this is working. Okay, so now I'm going to say let's roll for initiative, because now it's the actual turn. Since this is the start of combat, in essence, this is your bum rush sneak attack. Surprise attack, that's what it's called. So what first edition does is we call it group initiative. If this playstyle is something that is annoying, and I'd like to try it out to begin with, basically it's players go, the monsters go, then players go, the monsters go. But you see who goes first at the beginning of each turn. You roll 1d6. The side that rolls the highest number goes first, basically.
Uh-huh.
And if, again, it's something that's annoying, and if there's a group consensus, we can go to individual initiative, which is basically everybody rolls, and then you do the turn order between players and monsters, which lends to more realistic combat in a way.
Well, I'm willing to try this group initiative.
Alright, so the monsters are going to roll first, and just pick somebody between yourselves who's going to roll for the player group.
So what is it? You just roll a d6 and that's it?
Yep.
I don't... I'm easy go. I'm easy go, so...
So who's going to roll the player side?
I can do it. You can do it. I don't mind.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll go.
Or you guys can take a turn. Yeah. Alright, as a result of a tie, I'm just going to do it again.
There's a 2. You rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2, and I rolled a 2, so that was a tie. So then roll a second time just to clear out who can go first. I don't like ties. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Alright, so tell me. I guess the fates are wanting us to try this because I've been really hoping that I wouldn't have to do this. It says here, if each side rolls the same number for initiative, then all actions happen at once. The actions are simultaneous, and neither side wins the initiative. In a round where things are happening simultaneously, every character and monster who chooses to attack gets to roll all his attacks. Even if one character's attack kills an opponent, the opponent gets to roll his attacks because they're taking place simultaneously.
Well, that does kind of make sense.
Okay, so that means even if you kill somebody, they get to make their attack before they die.
Seems fair.
Alright.
Ish. Sorta.
Alright, well, who do you want to go do their attacks first, the monsters or the players?
I am going to smash this guy. I'm gonna try and cave this guy's head in.
Alright then. Attack fails.
Oh well.
Alright. So, the monumental struggle... Wilbur, it's the player's turn first. Player's turn right now. Wilbur's going to attack this guy. Jeez, everything is being so... Select you. Open up Wilbur, come on. There we go. I know what you're thinking, shush up. Take my mace. Nice. Does 5 damage. So Wilbur quietly cracks this guy against the head. He's pretty dazed. Mouse, are you going to do any more attacks?
Well, yes. Are they still unaware of me?
Yeah.
Oh, good. In that case, I'm gonna try to shoot him again.
Alright. I think the crossbow's a little big for you.
That is literally the exact same roll I got last time. good news is I think they're still unaware of me.
Yeah, I mean, the arrow just whizzes by. Nobody notices. Alright, the troglodytes are going to attack now. Okay, so they get 2 claw attacks and 1 bite.
Each.
Yep.
Ooh. Oh, what's my AC? Okay.
Okay, 1 misses. Come on. Okay. Another claw attack. That misses, and he's going to come and bite you. And that misses. The other one. One of them claws you for 2 points of damage.
Wait, hold up.
What?
Hits AC 5.
Yeah, which AC are you? Oh,
3.
shoot. I didn't target you. My bad. Ah, damn it. It freaking locked up again. Give me a second.
Yeah.
I don't get it. It was working fine for all this time, and then now whenever we're actually playing and actually doing combat, it's having a seizure.
Was it no plan survives first contact?
I have to, like, reload the whole damn thing every time now, it seems like. There we go. Target. There we go. Oh! Just to show you, if you right-click, there's a little target button on the very bottom left-hand side. I just noticed that. I forgot. And do another claw. That was a miss. And it's going to bite you.
It is
Alright.
not.
He hit you for 2 points of damage. He hit an AC of 3.
Bitch.
So he goes and claws you, you dodge, and you raise your hand up and he just bites into it. Oh, also you need, could you roll, save versus poison?
I just click the death poison thing.
Yep. Alright. You know that it's the oil on its skin and its stench is just really nauseating, but you're able to shake it off, and you're able to continue to fight. Yeah, they have an ability. It says nauseous stench. Oils on their skins have the smell that sickens humans and demi-humans. Save versus poison, or suffer -2 to hit while in melee combat with troglodytes.
Okay, I would just like to take a moment and just like point my hammer at the guy first at the one I've already smashed.
Mm-hmm.
You need another hammer to the face. And I'm just gonna point at the one who just bit me, and you need a shower.
They just click back and growl. They're more, you notice they're more amphibian looking than lizards. So they have a skin that looks like a salamander almost.
Doesn't change the fact that he needs a shower.
Oh yes, troglodytes smell bad. All right, now Wilbur's going to be getting himself targeted.
Oh, and this is why you get plate armor.
That is a miss. He bites Wilbur and misses, and he's going to go and claw him. And he hits him for 2 points of damage. And his other claw misses. And the other one, you're dead. Oh. Attack with the claw. Oh! He completely misses, and because it's a critical, I don't think you do critical damage that often, but I'm going to say that he loses the rest of his attacks this round. Just because he goes to swipe and he just stumbles and trips and lands flat on his face. So, I mean, they're over by a pool of water. It's slippery. They can slip. And so he goes and lunges at the claw and he trips over the water and slips and falls and, yeah. So he's going to get up for the rest of the 2 attacks.
This is why you don't run next to pools.
Okay. So, and now it's the end of that round. And we go back to rolling for the group initiative. And,
You want to do the honors this time?
Why not?
oh shit. In combat. Okay. There we go. Roll. I got a 1. Yeah, the catty troglodyte rolled a 1.
Go on, roll a 1.
There's the turn marker I was talking about, though. I completely forgot to start the combat.
Okay, so it's my turn?
Yep.
You need to roll the d6.
I did.
Go on, make another tie.
What did you roll? I didn't see it.
Well, I clicked the D6 button and D6 appeared on screen.
I rolled 1, but I think that was my roll, not yours. I rolled a 1. I'm looking at the log.
That's a catty troglodyte rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Mouse still has to roll. Yes!
Alright, I guess we all go again together. So I'll let the players take the first turn. Since you're highlighted, Mouse, why don't you go ahead and do your attack?
Okay, I'm still behind them. They're still unaware of me, so let's try this again. I hope I don't roll another 5.
Let's take it from the top.
Nice. Oh, nice.
And I doubled that damage.
So the after you take careful aim, the bolt just You notice the bolt just appears right out from under or just right from the back of the neck, and he just kind of gurgles and slumps back down. Zero. So the ingenious eat it. Okay, and Caddy Troglodyte's gonna throw. I'm just going down the list since we're doing this at the same time. Target you. That's a miss. And that's a miss. And then he's going to go for the bite. And that's a miss. And he's dead. This troglodyte's going to come at you, Ragnar.
Bring it.
Okay. Claw. Oof. Oh, he hit you for 4.
And I'm down.
All right.
I was on 2 hit points, apparently.
Okay. So as you go down, your signet ring activates and just vanishes you out. Okay, so you vanish and go back to Ard'Vanwa because your signet ring activates. Aaron is lecturing you about the how much it's going to cost with this, and that any XP that you get for this mission is going to be